race fans, it's time for the final feature of the day here for day number 1 of Frostoberfest here at Flamboro Speedway. As we get set to go for the London Recreational Racing 50, the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. Roll off on the pole out of Innisfil in the Simcoe Barge and Brake Wall. Sandy Cove Marine CCS, it's the number 51 of Ethan Courneyea. Sorting in the second position at a Guelph in the Just Moment, JT Excavating, Sign Mead, Stewart's Equipment, it's the number 34 of T.J. Edwards. Sorting in the third position out of Innisfil in the Simcoe Barge and Brake Wall, Passer Racing, Brian McDonald Fabricating, number 52, it's Brandon Passer. I think starting in the second spot out of Brantford, the Stewart's Equipment, Kubota Canada will be the number 56 of Pete Shepard. Starting third will be the 34 of T.J. Edwards. Fourth will be the 52 of Brandon Passer. Starting in the fifth spot. Starting in the fifth spot out of Cambridge in the Klotz Auto Repair LLB Racing, Cambridge Rigging, London Recreational Racing, Stewart's Equipment. It's the number 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. Starting in the sixth spot, out of Barrie in the Line X Barrie, Zenitech Collision, Norcom Supply. It's the number 22 of Glenn Watson. Starting in the seventh spot, out of Guildford in the Passer Racing, Brian McDonald Fabricating. It's the number 03 of Dario Capriccio. Starting in the eighth spot of the Guelph in the Campbell Sanitation, Deb Olander, Real Max Realty. It's the number 07 of Todd Campbell. Starting in the ninth spot, running double duty, just got finished behind the wheel, Lost Car Modifieds out of Con, Ontario, in the McLean Farm, Split Creek Farm. It's the number 47 of Brent McLean. Starting in the 10th spot, out of Caledonia in the Jibs, High Fit Glass, number 73 machine, it's Mike Miller. Starting in the 11th spot. Out of Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, in the Northland Auto Body Classic Sign, Lemieux and Sun Contracting. It's the number 56 of Mike Heinonen. And shotgun on the field out of Acton, the Burroughs Boys Racing, number 64B, it's Chris Burroughs. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the final feature of day number 1 on Frostoberfest here at Flamboro Speedway. Get on your feet, wave your hats, wave your hands. We're set to go for the London Recreational Racing 50 for the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. Off of turn number 4, we agree to the Super Late Models. Red star for the 51 of Ethan Courneyea as he kind of works his way clear of the 56 of Pete Shepard. Oh, they're stacking up a little bit in the middle of the back straightaway. As they kind of sorted themselves over the 56, had up in the row, Brandon Passer, T.J. Edwards, third and fourth. They were trying to duke it out as well. Trying to single file themselves out and work their way through this one. T.J. Edwards trying to look to the inside on that 52 with Brandon Passer. There's a quick time posted to the 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. Oh, Edwards almost screws Fitzpatrick into the road on the front straightaway. Edwards and Fitzpatrick now side by side. The points leader coming into the night is that 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. Only by a handful of points, I think 8 or 9 between him and the 52 Brandon Passer. Fitzpatrick goes the long way around. Look, it's around the 34 of T.J. Edwards. Now Fitzpatrick to the inside of the 56 of Pete Shepard. Fitzpatrick will take that spot away, move the 84 up to third. Ethan Courneyea and the 51 kind of drawing away at the front of the field. J.R. Fitzpatrick third, fourth, now the 34 of T.J. Edwards. Now Glenn Watson looking to join the party as well. Watson now to the inside on the 56 of Shepard. Off of turn number 2. Watson takes that fifth spot away. Now the battle for 6 is on. There look a picture of Pete Shepard go toe-to-toe. Lap number 5 of this 50 lap London Recreational Racing 50. Oh, comes to the 56. He comes to a stop on the exit of turn number 2. The 07 Todd Campbell got all kinds of into the back end of the 56 machine. caution flag is going to fly on the speedway. As the caution will fly here on lap number 6, as the 56 of Pete Shepard got all kinds of out of sort on the exit of turn number 2. The lights are off on our Chevrolet Pace truck. The field is set to rock and roll here once again. Ethan Courneyea, Brandon Passer going to lead the field back to green. Off for turn 4. Green flag is in the air. Back on the loud pedal. Brandon Passer going to be out front. Ethan Courneyea, TJ Edwards, and Glenn Watson making a little bit of contact. Field rumbles their way down through the field off of turn number 4. Lap 7 goes up on the board of this 50 lap London Recreational Racing 50. Well, comes to the 56 again of Pete Shepard. He's going to bring that car down into the infield. Oh, Glenn Watson slow on the front straightaway. Oh, this is 7 huge contact. Caution flag's going to fly. Red flag is going to come on the speedway. The 56 of Pete Shepard started a bit of a chain reaction. So the red flag's going to come on the speedway. He's out of the car. That's I believe that's the 34 of TJ Edwards. Is our local go-to for expert auto repair and service. Speedway, looks like the time and scoring's got this one sorted out. Brandon Passer going to be on the front row. Ethan Courneyea going to be second. JR Fitzpatrick going to go to the outside in the 84 machine. Darren Capuccio going to be in the 4th spot. Chris Burrows, Mike Miller, Brent McLean, Mike Heinerman, and the 07 of Todd Campbell. 8 laps into this 50-lap event for the London Recreational Racing 50. This time by off of turn number 4. We're going to get back on the loud pedal. Off of turn 4, the green flag's back in the air, back underway. Let's start once again. again to the 52 of Brandon Passer. JR Fitzpatrick going to kind of go the long way around the 51 of Ethan Courneyea. And he ran Fitzpatrick now up to the second spot. Courneyea back to third. Capuccio now in fourth. Chris Burrows and Mike Milner both battling out for the fifth position. Brandon Passer, JR Fitzpatrick, the top two as they try to run away and hide. Top two trying to break away here on lap number 10, 40 laps to go. Brandon Passer, JR Fitzpatrick, Ethan Courneyea, Dario Capuccio, Mike Miller, Chris Burrows, Brent McLean, your top seven as they work back into 3 and 4. Brandon Passer still out front. JR Fitzpatrick in that 84 machine, hot on the heels, then the 52. Back into 1 and 2. Fitzpatrick behind the wheel of Sean Chenoweth, number 89C. That very same machine went to victory lane in the Gold Rush 125 in the summertime. Now Chenoweth turning the controls over to JR Fitzpatrick. That car went to victory lane last weekend at Sunset Speedway with Andy Camrath behind the wheel. So that 84 machine definitely knows how to get things done. Passer though, trying to keep that points gap between him and Fitzpatrick as they duke it out for the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Model Championship. Passer out front, Fitzpatrick in second. Courneyea, Capuccio battling third and fourth. Mike Miller in the fifth position. Chris Burrows sixth. Brent McLean in seventh. As we continue to click laps off here in the London Recreational Racing 50 for the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. Passer, Fitzpatrick still working their way down the back straight 1 and 2. Those cars definitely the quickest cars on the property here today. And they're making some time as we continue into this green flag run. Lap 16 goes up on the board. Brandon Passer, JR Fitzpatrick still sorting themselves out. Battle's going to be a little bit further back for the sixth position as Brent McLean closing in on the back bumper of the 64B of Chris Burrows. As laps once again continue to click off. McLean just finished running double duty. He ran with the Oscar Modified 40 laps. Now running in the 7th spot with the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. Leaders work around the 56 of Mike Heineman. He does a good job staying to the outside. Battle for third is still on as well. Capuccio right on the back bumper, the 51 of Ethan Courneyea. As we continue to click laps off here at a torrent pace. Passer, Fitzpatrick still the top two as they continue down the back straightaway into 3 and 4. Passer out front with Fitzpatrick right there in the back bumper. Lap 19 up on the board. Now 20, 30 laps to go in the London Recreational Racing 50 for the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. The field continue to work under the green flag. Leaders closing in a little bit of a lap traffic coming up ahead of them. As they got the 07 of Todd Campbell, 47 of Brent McLean, 64 of Chris Burrows, all going to be within striking distance here. Passer going to go the outside on the 07 car into 3 and 4. Fitzpatrick right on the heels of that 52, trying to follow him through the traffic. Next on the chopping block will be the 47 of Brent McLean. Passer to the outside, Fitzpatrick right there in the mix as well. McLean does a good job staying down to the inside. He's going to pick up and try to follow the leaders back behind as he tries to stay ahead of the 07 Todd Campbell. The field continues to rage on here. Todd Campbell around the 47 of Brent McLean. That's in the 7th position. Now they're duking it out ahead. Oh, JR Fitzpatrick gets around the 52. Lap traffic allows the 84 of JR Fitzpatrick to get around the 52. Brandon Passer and JR Fitzpatrick will take the lead. We're on lap 25, halfway to go. Brandon Passer got absolutely picked by the 73 of Mike Miller. And JR Fitzpatrick able to utilize that inside line and take advantage and take the top spot away. That's going to be when Brandon Passer is going to run back. It's a tough deal for the 52 machine as Fitzpatrick now trying to scoot away and hide up at the front of the field. Leader still trying to drive away in this one. Lap 27 up on the board. 47 of Brent McLean does a good job staying down the inside out of the 51 of Ethan Courneyea and the 03 of Dario Capuccio. As we continue under the green flag here, closing in on 20 laps to go in this one. JR Fitzpatrick now has got a lot of clean racing room between him and the 52 Brandon Passer. Battle for third still on as the 51 of Ethan Courneyea and the 03 of JR Capriccio. That's third and fourth. Fifth now is the 07 of Todd Campbell, as Campbell's gotten around the 64. They're three right and off the exit of turn 2. Lopkers again playing a factor. Comes to the 47 of Brent McLean. He's going to bring it to the attention of his crew. The 51 of Ethan Courneyea almost lost third spot away as they're trying to drive around some lap traffic. And Capuccio. Fitzpatrick still out front, 17 laps to go. Brandon Passer still within striking distance of the back bumper, but he's going to need a bit of a miracle to close this one out. Third is the 51 of Ethan Courneyea. Fourth is the 03 of JR Capriccio. In fifth right now is the 07 of Todd Campbell. Sixth, 64 of Chris Moore. 73 of Mike Milner. Eighth is the 56 of Mike Heinerman. Ninth will be the 47 of Brent McLean. 10th, the 34 of TJ Edwards. The 07 of the 22 of Glenn Watson, and the 56 of Pete Shepard. 15 laps to go this time by for the 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. Lap 36 now up on the board of this 50-lap main event for the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models London Recreational Racing 50 here at Flamboro Speedway. 84 of JR Fitzpatrick, around the 73 of Mike Miller, 52 of Brandon Passer right there as well. Passer still trying to close into the back bumper. You can see the rotor starting to glow on that number 52 of Brandon Passer. You especially see the left rear had a lot of rear brake placed into that number 52 of Brandon Passer. This time, lap 39 goes up on the board, closing in on 10 laps to go on the London Recreational Racing 50 here at Flamboro Speedway for the Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. Ethan Courneyea occupying that third spot. He's been away from the 03 of JR Capriccio, who runs fourth. Fifth is the 07 of Todd Campbell. He's now down one lap to those drivers right in the mix there as well. This time by JR Fitzpatrick. In that Cambridge Rigging London Recreational Racing Stewards Equipment number 84 machine out front with 9 laps to go. What a better way to pad your points lead than to pick up a future win. Still out front, that 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. Trying to see if he can close out the 2025 season and pick up the points championship with Ontario Outlaw Super Late Models. Out front in this one, Brandon Passer though, still trying to close that gap, but it might be too little too late. Fitzpatrick in the very same car that picked up the Gold Rush 125 here at Flamboro Speedway. Out front. Trying to get that job done as that machine went to victory lane again last weekend at Sunset Speedway with Andy Camrath behind the wheel. 4 laps to go this time by for the 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. Brandon Passer still only about 4 car lengths, maybe 5 between him and the 84 of JR Fitzpatrick, but looks like things might be starting to wear down on that 52 of Brandon Passer. 3 laps to go this time by for the 84. What comes to the 73 of Mike Miller? He pulls off. 3 laps to go in this one. JR Fitzpatrick comes up off of turn number 2, turn 4, 2 laps to go for the 84 machine. trying to pick up the win in the London Recreational Racing 50 here at Flamboro Speedway on day one of Frostoberfest. Final feature of the night as he comes up off of turn 4. White flag in the air, one more lap with the 84 machine. Down into 1 and 2 for the final time. JR Fitzpatrick looking to put the 84 back in victory lane. He picked up the Don Peterman Memorial win. Now he's going to come off of turn 4, pick up the London Recreational Racing 50. JR Fitzpatrick wins. Second, 52, Brandon Passer coming home in third. Final car on the lead lap will be the 51 of Ethan Courneyea. Picking up another big win here at Flamboro Speedway. He is going to climb from the car. Fans have it on the passer. Featuring the 84 of JR Fitzpatrick. JR picking up the win here today. Well, JR, cars seem to be on absolute rails here today. You kind of had to work your way through a little bit of lap traffic, but he ended in victory lane. How is this 84 machine working for you guys here today?
Really, it's the 89C. This thing is a really good car. We were a little bit loose there, to be honest, and I was just kind of riding around behind Brandon there, and hopefully he would use his stuff up, and he was really good tonight. And, lap car kind of paid in my favor there, and I was able to maintain the gap. And, it was a good race. It was a little interesting at the first. You know, the third place guy took the door off going in the one. I thought he was trying to shove us up in the third lane there, but we got by and had a good race. And, I just got to thank Sean Chenoweth, the whole LLR group, for letting us do this so we could win this deal.
I know you guys got a lot of support. Like you said, you jumped in this car from Sean. Talk about the support in the pits on this car for the whole group of guys that you guys put together this weekend in Flamboro.
Yeah, I know all my guys are here from the actual 84 car, and we're bummed we didn't get to bring our car, but motor issues. So, again, thanks Sean and his crew. They do all the work on this, and I don't even think I got off jack stands today. They only did it for me to lean on it. I mean, this thing is just so good, and it was a pleasure to drive. Big thanks to those guys. I got to thank all my guys for a great season, and hopefully next year we come back stronger.
There you go, fans. Your feature winning uniform of JR Fitzpatrick. We're trying to run over here and grab hold with our second place finisher, the 52 of Brandon Passer. Well, Brandon, you guys had a pretty good looking hot rod there for a little while. You had the race lead, lost a little bit there in lap traffic. How is this 52 machine working for you guys here tonight?
It was pretty good. I had good drive off, just too snug in the center, and the lap cars definitely didn't help me.
We want to give a shout out to strong season with this 52 machine. Who do you want to give a shout out to in the pits on the car that got things done for you guys this year?
I got to thank my dad for buying me the car, my grandfather for the engine, Apps for all the help, and Mike and Ethan Courneyea at Simcoe Barge for selling me this thing.
There you go, fans. Coming home second, the 52 Brandon Passer. Slide over, grab a order, third place finish of the 51 of Ethan Courneyea. How, Ethan? A strong run, a little bit off from those top two guys, but end up on the podium here tonight at Flamboro. How does it feel in this 51 machine?
Yeah, it feels good to be back here. We've been struggling with this thing, so day by day we'll get it better and see where we can land on the next year.
I know you guys got a lot of support, like I said, on this 51 machine. Who do you want to give a shout out to in the pits on the car for getting things done for you guys?
I'd like to thank my old man for letting me do this. Derek Francis, he's one of the main sponsors on the car. He's really sick with cancer, but he couldn't make it here tonight. But everybody that helps out on the car, the boys at the shop throughout the week, just everybody that comes around and has a beer and has some fun.
There you go, fans. Coming home third, the 51 machine of Ethan Courneyea.